Now we're going to segue into fitness. You know, fitness encompasses all areas of the body, just the ability to perform, to work, to grow, to be strong. What are some exercises that children of nearly any age can perform on a regular basis just to keep their bodies, you know, strong?
I'll say anything as far as body weight. A lot of things you kind of naturally do, even when you're 2 or 3 years old, that sometimes people will forget that they can do. I mean, maybe it might be something, you know, as simple as like gymnastics type movements with rolling and crawling there. But as far as body weight, that we want to make sure they can master their body weight first before they move on to different activities. But as far as cardiovascular activity, just getting out, running, playing, walking there.
Right. So
and of course, you know, it becomes more structured. I mean, as time goes on, but you want to let them have fun with the fun kind of developing and doing their own thing, and then we kind of structure that.
So like floor exercise, like bear crawling or jumping jacks, or, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. So we're thinking in terms of like something. It seems simple as opposed to just thinking of working certain muscles. We're always thinking, you know, pushing things, pulling things, being able to pick up things, even if it's something as light as a medicine ball there, or as opposed to a heavy weight, being able to squat, and then being able to control their body weight with all of those different movements, and not forgetting that, you know, things like rolling, crawling, and of course the basic jumping jacks and movements there that, you know, we can get them to do and kind of progress from there.
Why is it important to instill a fitness lifestyle into children?
So it's important to just build those habits early on so that they last forever. It's much harder for the child to maintain that physical. It's much harder for the child there later on if they don't have that positive role model from their parents and they don't have the habits. So you kind of see it spiral out of control if they are not doing those things when they're younger.
Now, what are some of the negative effects that you've seen on children who aren't physically active?
Well, of course, you have the health concerns there as far as those things are going to carry over. I mean, we can kind of see it now as far as the rates of children that are overweight, obese. But outside of just the physical, there's that mental component there as far as, I mean, they're not going to handle stress as well there. They're not going to improve in school there, and just that overall confidence level that we talk about that seems to kind of carry over into everything.
All right. And, you know, tailing off of that, you know, on the flip side, you know, how does fitness help with children who have disorders like anger issues or poor self-esteem? You know, we talked a little bit about confidence, but what does fitness specifically do in order to help those kids become more confident?
Yeah, so all the studies show that, I mean, everyone kind of needs that outlet there, and if you kind of keep things bottled in, it's going to form, and it's going to show as far as stress levels and anger there. So all the studies have shown that it's going to help you manage stress, and it's going to reduce anger and allow kids to perform better with other, as far as socially.
Yeah. You know, were you fit as a child? When did your fitness become a key ingredient to your daily life?
I was always pretty active, according to my parents there. So I've always been pretty active. I was fortunate to have parents that were good role models. I mean, they might not have been into sports or as structured, but they were always active and always moving, and they always had me in activities in sports when I was growing up.
Oh, nice. So what'd you play? Did you play baseball, basketball, football? What'd you play?
Yeah, I played baseball, a little bit of basketball. I didn't grow too much but after that. But baseball, basketball, and, you know, kind of later on, I did some things like competed in powerlifting later on there. But when I was a child, I enjoyed just about everything.
Yeah, dude, it's so much fun. I played soccer and baseball. Those are my two.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I love the running. I think that's why I like soccer so much. I just love the running.
Yeah, I played a little bit of soccer. I can remember I was very young.